Because whenever I see people reposting like they're watching on the TV, that's the one that malizas
me too. That one finishes me. That's why I keep saying, my goodness.
You put me on your TV, not your iPad, not your phone, the TV.
You're seeing all our freckles.
Even me myself, when I'm watching the episode, I'm on my phone or my iPad. Rarely do I put it on the TV. And so it just touches me. Sometimes I fight tears. I'm like, God, yani people, wow.
I know.
They've put us on the TV.
I know.
It's a humbling and surreal moment.
It really is. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Majuu Diaries. My name is Warimo.
And my name is Njeri. Karibuni sana our fellow Majuu Mates. And if you are new here, karibu sana. Make sure you go ahead and do the thing because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Pew, 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 pew. No, seriously, thank you so much for joining us this episode. We're just two ladies, huku Majuu, specifically in the US of A, just figuring life out, sharing our experiences, giving stories, giving opinions, and just entertaining you guys in the process. Indio?
Yep.
Yes.
I really do hope you get entertained.
They have to. They have to.
They don't have choice.
We are here this far. If they were not entertained, can you imagine? We've shot how many videos and only 2 views. The embarrassment. So
yes,
at least we are seeing there's love, there's views. So asanteni sana. Today we're going to be talking about
our highs and lows of creating a podcast. So
yes,
this is our personal experiences. Yes, so a little context. This August, is it August 11th? When did our first episode?
I want to say August 24th or 28th.
That's when our first episode went out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then I'm wrong. It's like August 18th. I know it was the second half of August. That part I'm confident of.
I only remember we had scheduled the first shoot on August 11th. But I know anyway. The month of August, we are celebrating 1 year. 1 year anniversary of Majuu Diaries being alive. From a concept to a reality.
Goodness.
It's been a journey. This past year has been a journey. Wow. So we just wanted to share with you guys some of our highs, some of our lows, a little bit of lessons here we are learning, you know, so we can get to continue growing together, because honestly we have grown together with you guys a lot. I think when we started we just had microphones and the I don't know,
and the big painting
and mama
what was her name? Malaika. Wow.
When we started it was just vibes and inshallah.
Okay.
Still sometimes it's always vibes and inshallah, but I mean, if we've kept this going for a year, we're doing something small right somewhere.
Please don't say small. Stop humbling yourself. We're being big things. Big things are gone, my friend. Big things.
So we're gonna start with some of our lows, and I'm gonna give it to you, Njeri, to start us off with some of the lows that you have experienced.
It's not a low per se, but it can be considered a low. The time and effort that we have put into this. Because when we started off season 1, luckily we were only 15 minutes apart in terms of driving. Now this one and her family, they decided to move sijui where. Hey, so it's me and I drive.
And then you moved further out.
By the we both moved. We are both to blame, so let me stop putting it on them. We both moved, and it just created that distance, and it just, especially for season 2, it created a strain for
specifically you, because you're the one who travels to me.
I'm the one who travels. So nimetumia pesa, gas. No, but
plus the road that is beyond tolls, right?
I'm on the tollway. For Kenyans, what do we call that road? The expressway. So I have to pay to come here.
That's how much. That is how much we value you people.
Oh my goodness.
Njeri sana sana who's paying the price. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not laughable. It's not a thing of laughing, but honestly,
No,
it
but
is.
all you can do is laugh.
I know.
Because if I come here upset,
Man.
and then no, but it's all, you know what, I look forward to it because now, you know, it's one of those, I always see the glass half full, guys. Just letting you know, as much as I'm making the drive here in Izileza, somebody asked me, so what's your plan for Saturday or Sunday? Oh, you know, I'm actually shooting my podcast. Oh, you have a podcast, what is it about? No, I'm just there with my pride. I'm like, yeah, we're actually we're just two Kenyan girls explaining our experiences here in America. You know, America's called Majuu. They're like, oh wow, that sounds so interesting. I'm like, yeah, and you can listen in. Our accents are a little bit different, but you can get most of it.
Not accents are different. They are different.
No, it's true, because if I talk to my fellow Americans like this, they'll be like,
I know.
But yeah, that is one of my, not what do we call law. It's not a law, but it's a sacrifice.
Challenge. It's a sacrifice, like
it's
a challenge, but
sacrifice.
not, it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I really do appreciate your effort, honestly. I do not take it for granted. And that is why I try as much as possible to keep a shoot day and keep it, like, if I ever cancel, it is for
Enyewe.
like, I cannot make this, because I know that sacrifice at time. I don't take it for granted.
Kwanza kupaka hizi makeups. Wow, it's work for me. Like, as much as I love playing with just lipstick, but the whole concept of foundation, concealer, mascara, it doesn't stress me, but I'm just like, Jesus. But it's because my dear here influenced me, because if you noticed in the first maybe 2-3 episodes, I didn't have makeup on. I just only had lipstick. But then Wairimo kept on coming looking. I said, hiya, let me get with a program. So, you know, she's rubbed off on me in a good way. Presentation.
I've been seeing you even doing content about this. Hi, do mama. I'm like,
our
girl
is umjaribu.
No, you're doing great. Let me tell you, the fact that you do foundation and concealer and contour, you're on a whole, that's another level. That's not level 1. That is not level 1, my friend. That's like level. Sasa tukiingia lashes, bas.
No, lashes, please. Yo nimeachia Mungu. It's me and mascara till the day we die.
But your lashes are very nice and long.
Thank
so you can get away with it.
Yes.
Plus you wear glasses, so
exactly.
Okay. Sawa.
I'll
give that to you.
Until if God decides to restore my vision, I'm sticking with my mascara.
Oh my God. Okay. Another kind of low, but it's a more of a challenge. I could say inconsistent or slow growth. Honestly, by now I would have thought would have already gotten to like 1,000 subs, but the fact that we haven't gotten there yet, it's been kind of slow. But I think what I look at is, man, this is just organic growth.
Yeah,
because we're not paying anything, we're not doing anything extra. It's just the subscribers as of now, as of this moment, there's 793 of you who have decided we're gonna ride with you guys. Imagine trying to put 793 people in a room.
Can you have out of curiosity, if we hosted one of those live shows and 1,000 people show up, can you talk?
I don't know. Do you know what? That is such a good question. I would freeze.
Exactly.
In front of 1,000 people.
In front of even 1,000, 793 yo.
I would
have come to see Wairimo and Jerry.
Imagine.
Yeah.
You see, we are still fighting. As much as it's kind of a low, it's still so much to be thankful for, because we could never put that many people in a room at this point. So
yeah,
one day we'll be filling up stadiums like, you know, like Fuhad and James, but and also just a little bit of like, sometimes we'll make an episode and we're like, man, this one,
by the way, is the one.
This is the
we're
one.
going viral.
And then you look at the views and you're like, wow, humble.
Wow,
humbled.
No, for real. Yeah. Like that episode where I don't know what the main topic was, but I remember sharing the story of how I gave that guy kitu kidogo of 200 shillings and akanunue soda. I knew that was the episode. That was our breaking. I knew this one.
Me, I think the episode that I was like, this one is going to catapult us, was the episode with Pastor Terry.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Unfortunately, I don't know if we were shadow banned by YouTube or something, but anyway, such things happen.
Yeah.
But we've learned to just roll with the punches and take. And also for me, I understand. You know what? Whoever has watched is one who was meant to watch, and it's okay, and that's
true.
fine, and we move on. And also, I've also learned to just really appreciate the few that we have for now. And as much as I can, or as much as we can, I know we try as much as we can to at least respond to every comment. It's not always 100%, but we do try, because am I going to focus on the 500 who have not yet come to watch, or am I going to focus on the 5 who consistently?
Exactly.
Because we do have some of our viewers who consistently watch every episode. They comment every episode. Those are the ones that, man, shout out to you guys. Like, I want to focus my time and energy mainly on them, and not the ones that we don't have. Focus on those who actually show up, those who actually show up for us and engage with us, people who go out of their way to give us ideas. Like, there was an entire month, I think, we just did suggested topics.
That was amazing.
So as much as it may be like a slow growth, there's so much to be grateful for, even with like the small.
And I'm happy you said that, because that kind of ties into my next point, with it being content burnout. Because, sometimes, or let me say, in our first season, we didn't really have a flow of things. It was ileza, okay, leo tunaongea juu ya. And then Werimo may say something, or I may say something, I'm like, okay, sawa, let's go, let's do this. But now that we are one season in, or rather let me say 2 seasons in, and like, we've made the time to actually sit down. Okay, this month we're talking about this month we're inviting so and so. It's a lot of brain power, guys. A lot of brain power. And sometimes it reaches a point we don't know what we're talking about.
I know.
We truly don't. And that's why we appreciate those people who send us suggestions.
A lot.
Bonus points for those ones who even send us questions for that topic. You make our hearts go paragasha.
That is just so much intention.
It is. And it also shows the severity of how important that topic is to you. So we do our best to do these topics as soon as we can. And share it with you guys.
Another kind of low, I guess, that has come up is just technical challenges. This one time we recorded, let me give you an example. There's an episode we have that is just, the video is just pictures. So what happened was, and I don't know how we never saw this.
I didn't.
Nobody saw it. We put our phone to record, and then like 5 minutes in, it slanted to where my entire head, for some reason, because I'm told my entire head was cut out, and there was no way to fix that. No way. So I was like, you know what? The audio was perfect, and that video.
Can you tell people the full story of how you called me and said we need to redo the episode? I said no.
Oh, you did that?
Yes. You said, Jerry, we have to redo the episode. I said no, Wairimu. Get those pictures, put them in rotation, and attach that audio. We are not redoing it.
By the way, that one. And then also sound issues. And there are sometimes Jerry's mic picks up more than mine, or when we have the small mics, the sound is less. We have had some technical difficulties here and there, but through it all, you guys have stuck.
I am telling you.
And another part, maybe just on top of that, is the fact that we are a 2-man show.
Yes, literally, it's me and her.
Everything we do is me and her.
There's no ati manager, ati assistant to the manager, ati logistics coordinator. It is us.
But we are, you know what? Next season, I really pray to God, like God elevates us, because I know the need for having like a business development manager / social media manager. Just somebody to help with content creation. Because you're managing, I don't know how many social media pages.
It's in my blood at this point.
Even as simple as just a production assistant, someone, because if now like what we are recording with right now, if anything happens, it
We
goes
won't
out.
know.
We won't know.
We won't know.
At this point, it's just vibes.
It's vibes, ni Mungu.
Ni Mungu. It's just vibes. And I'm telling you, just having a simple assistant, things like
No,
making
that's
sure,
hilarious.
at our editor, because you need another level. I can continue editing, but simple things like helping us with content and YouTube and responding to comments, like we do everything ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm grateful because then you get to appreciate the effort.
Yes.
The effort put in. So if
Exactly.
anybody comes in to take on, we already know what the work is. But yeah, we are a 2-man show.
We are. We are. No, for real. I like how you said we won't know. And yeah, it's so true. Thankfully, the camera has not failed us except that one episode.
Time, yeah.
But yeah, we definitely need the assistance, and we'll just pray. We pray that God sends us somebody who
the prayer
can
is that
assist us.
Yeah, the prayer is that the podcast can support itself that
Exactly.
way, So yeah.
The next one, and I want to also say our last one, would be financial investment. Thankfully, the podcast hasn't drowned our accounts.
Yeah.
Thankfully. I will say Wairimo did put a heavy... She has contributed more because, one, it was her idea, and two, she saw the vision. I'm just here to make noise. And some of the things have been donated as well, and we are truly thankful for anyone who has contributed to us to make this platform and talk. What else? Even the decor from season 1, that was all Wairimo, by the way.
Was it? I mean,
Yes.
Jerry, you bought them. You've invested too. Like,
Not
that
as
was
much
just-
as you.
No, at this point, I think, let me say this: you have
To
invested
me balance.
To me balance. Because the amount of tolls and gas you pay to come here,
By the way,
I can't.
It's true.
Yeah, in
No,
the balance.
it's true.
In the balance.
It's true. But yeah, thankfully, it's not been a financial strain. I think our biggest chunk goes into like whenever we do photo shoots.
Yes.
But even that, it's not something we have to sit down and strategize on how much to pay. It's just like, oh, okay, we'll spend this amount.
Yeah.
We found a very good photographer, and we utilize Airbnbs for photo shoots.
Plus, we plan it ahead of time. So if you're saving your coins, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't have big budgets, but
Not yet.
not yet. Siku moja.
Stay tuned.
Ha! One day, one time.
One day, one
and
time.
we're gonna take y'all with us to the top. Ah.
I would love to do a behind the scenes like photo shoot. Like,
By the way,
that would be nice.
that's why we need an assistant who can. Because now, if we are in front of the camera, we need someone behind who's doing all this. One day,
One day. It's
But
coming.
I was just thinking about it. Like, it would be a lot easier to have this kind of person in Kenya because I guess, because now imagine here you're probably having to pay somebody per hour, and paying people in America starts becoming another whole.
Anyway,
different
God will send
situation.
someone.
God will send someone. We'll be all right.
We'll
So
be
far,
alright.
God will send someone. Excuse me.
Start us off with our highs.
With our highs.
Easy.
Ooh. I mean, some of these things it's like a version of the low, but looking at it in a good way. Like, I have a personal YouTube channel and never ever got to 500 subscribers. But now seeing us getting to almost 1,000, like for me, that audience growth, it's really encouraging.
Yeah.
Even on our Instagram, getting, as much as it's kind of a slow growth, just seeing it increase. It's, for me, it's a high because I'm like, more and more people are getting to know us, more and more people are getting to settle with us and make a commitment. Sorry about that. Make a commitment to us. So there's something, we have something to give. The kuna kitu. There's something there. So it's for me, it's very encouraging. Now seeing that growth, seeing whenever we have like our husbands here, and people really enjoy those episodes.
For some reason.
Because our most viewed episodes are the episodes with our husbands.
I roll.
I roll because it gives them a lot of their
pumps their heads.
It really does.
I think one of my highs for me is getting to know you. With every
How can I say
episode,
that? Yeah.
I learn something new about you.
Aw.
And also our viewers, especially if you don't know us as, like friends, like you're like, hey, okay, this I've learned today about Jerry, I've learned this about Wairimo. So just growing with you and learning you, I really think is one of our success.
It really is.
It's one of our success punches because, like I've said before, we don't have inside jokes. We're all learning these jokes
We
together.
really are.
If I refers to something in episode 5, if you haven't watched episode 5, that's on you.
Yeah.
But if you've been there from the beginning, you're like, that joke, yeah, I remember.
I know.
And it's just, and I love how you balance me because sometimes me, I'm there. And then my remote comes calm and she's like, you know what? I really think about this as ABC. And I'm like, hey. You know what, it's good. Let me sit down, let me hear what you're saying. And I truly appreciate that about you, how you balance my craziness, my fire. And yeah, I love that about you.
Oh, you took the words out of my mouth because I was gonna say my other high is just really getting to know you. I was just thinking about that first episode we ever recorded, and like it was a little. I was trying not to be like so tense or like because we were just. When I tell you guys, me and Jerry did not know each other. I met her twice at a function.
Yeah.
So we never even had any conversation. Like we did not know each other before we started.
Yeah.
As she said, we've been getting to know each other every episode and everything. So I've really enjoyed working with you. I love your work ethic. I think it is very, very. You're very on top of things. So I really I know I say I'm a detailed person, but sometimes like my life just gets in a way.
Yeah.
And some things can fall through the cracks, but your work ethic it balances me. Like I know if I don't post this Canva post on this day, I'm gonna get a message. So
but
I don't know.
Yesterday I was like, by the way, I'm a post. Then I saw you posted. I was like, oh, okay. I'm a post.
Before Jerry sends me that message, ooh, it kicks my like, get it together, get it going. So I love it's easy to work with you.
Yeah.
I say we balance each other out because I'm being a phlegmatic. I'm just like, it's okay, but you handle business. Like even when we have guests, you're like, let's get it together, let's get it going. Hey, me before I contact the guest, I'm just like,
by the way, it's true. I'm like, wait more, haven't you texted them?
I know. I'm thinking, I'm fearing, I'm just overthinking because I'm an overthinker.
Yeah.
I overthink, but you balance us out so well. So I've also loved getting to know you. We are talking like as if we are ending this.
No, we're not. It's just appreciation
just
when
reflection.
The person is there.
Exactly. So I really do appreciate you getting me, even just saying yes to something that you had no idea where this thing is going.
Vibes.
So that's a high for me. And just sorry, let me just combine this other high and then I'll let you go. The fact that an idea came from an idea to execution, knowing myself and how I can be a procrastinator. A high for me was the idea was birthed and we actually executed it, because they would have stayed as an idea for a very long time. So that is a high for me.
Aww, love it.
And thank you for taking the journey with me.
Hey, thank you for trusting me. How you trusted a stranger? It's good. Because imagine if I came, let's say, okay, episode 1 is fine. Episode 5, I start saying things. You're like, I
know, right?
This one, what have I gotten myself into?
But, this is why, let me go a little spiritual here. When I tell you I felt it in my spirit, this is right. I knew it's right. And 43 episodes in, that has never been wrong. So I know the Holy Spirit was not wrong. Directing me to you.
I was heaven sent.
Very. There has never been a moment I'm like, Kai, maybe I could have asked. I've never had question about working with you.
Okay, gosh, thanks guys, thanks.
But you're still very much yourself.
Yes,
you're like your opinion, everything. And that's the good thing about us not pre-knowing each other, because we don't really know what's gonna
like, what did this one say today?
But it just comes out. You're yourself. You say things authentically, but it's never been a cringe like no, it's never been anything like that.
I can say for you, there are times I say things and you look at me like, guy, yani umesema hivyo. I see your faces in some episodes. You're like, should I edit this out?
So for me, I'm like, wow, you went there. Okay, wow, it's nice because I think I'm bound by other things that don't bind you. For example, like family and stuff like that. There are things I want to go to that level.
Yeah.
But just because I know I'm bounded by by maybe people. The people around me may not
appreciate that.
So I hold back. I hold back a little bit, but I'm glad that you're able to go there, because I would want to go there, but I can't.
I'm your voice. I'm the voice for the voiceless.
No.
Oh my gosh, another high for me would be our networking opportunities. The amount of guests we've invited in season 1. Did we have any guests?
No, we didn't have any guests in season 1. Did we?
Maybe the husbands.
Yeah, we only did the husbands.
Yeah, maybe the husbands. But season 2, we have invited so many people with vast knowledge, with so many different opinions. I think my favorite one that caused me to sweat ni ile ya Sama, ile ya feminism. Because when Sama started off with saying, I am anti-feminist, nikajua bas. This episode is just going to, oh God, we might have to cancel it. But just having the space to have conversations with all these different people.
Right.
Uncle Solo was one of my favorites.
I know.
Let me double click on that.
Yes.
It's my goodness. I love each of our guests who have come.
Too. I think
truly.
We've had great guests. And I was going to say that's another high for me too. Like just having such great people. And the fact that they were so willing to come,
but for free.
Hey, we never paid anyone any money,
Yes,
but they were just so willing, and they give so much valuable information, and you guys really enjoyed it too. So yeah, kisses. Another little high on top of that, I think specifically this season, say for majority of it we were very well planned.
Yes.
Especially Q1, Q1 and Q2. Hey, Q1 and part of Q2, we sat down, we had a meeting, we planned out content by
month and week,
by month and week, and who's coming,
and even the clothes color.
Exactly.
What are we wearing?
Exactly.
Hey!
And as you can see, a majority of our guests were in the Q1 and Q2 of this year. And then I think I just started becoming too pregnant or whatever it is, but it's still been good, even when, because also most of the guys said they like when it's just us.
Yes, exactly.
So we're like, okay, we'll sprinkle some guests here, but also we want to do more episodes just us as well.
Yeah.
So I love our planning meetings. I think we need to do more.
And I think also why I don't say we are not as organized, but we haven't done the quarterly meeting. I think it's because of that content burnout. Tumekaa chini, we have thought for content for 3 months. Who we're inviting, and it reaches a point you're like, okay, what else is there to talk about? And now that's when we fall on you guys, where we're like, please let us know what you'd like us to talk about, because we can yapa here, and kumbe is not what you want to hear. So I think even us taking that step back for the past 3 months and just receiving whatever you guys want to hear, I think it worked out in the end. It really did work out in the end. So asanteni sana. Another high for me would be our personal and professional growth. One, I believe with us doing this, so before we moved, we used to do this on a weekly basis, but now we've had to plan around doing it twice a month and bulk shoot. It's really helped. Let me speak for myself, but I feel like I've really learned to be organized, because this is a time I have to put in my calendar. If my husband says, oh, can we do this, I'm like, sorry, I have Majuu diaries to shoot, and can we do it on a different day or whatever. And then even sometimes what happened? There was something that happened, and I was telling you, Irimo, like, no, don't worry, just make sure we stay professional, respond professionally. I truly can't remember what happened, but I think it was a moment of you just wanted to be like,
yeah,
now I've just remembered, So I was like, no, Irimo, let's remain professional. This is our business. This is our these are our faces. This is our brand. Yes, this is our brand. And now that has spilled into my own personal projects, and it's made me be more serious in any other projects that I do, because I'm like, I have the discipline with this. So now I know, since I can do this, it means I know I can do that.
I can do that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I've gained that professionalism.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you for catching me down, because I was about to go petty. And once it's documented, you never know who's gonna pull out the receipts, when and for who.
I'm telling you.
One of my other high, it just recently happened. There's this girl that I watch on YouTube. I watch her YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Her name is Wangoi Gathogo.
Okay.
And she followed us, and she
did.
She actually she had posted last week. She had posted she was watching an episode, the one that we shared on our stories.
Yeah.
The fact that
is it the same lady who posted us Jana?
I think, was it Jana? I think so.
Because I did stalk her. I didn't know she was a big thing.
Hey.
I didn't know.
Hey, I was like, wow, we are getting seen by such people.
You are famous. Don't talk to us anyhow.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I saw on my personal page she had followed me. I went followed with a quick nod.
I'm glad you said something, because me, I didn't knew. I was just like, another follower.
I watch her YouTube videos. Like, she's one of the YouTubers in Kenya that I actually follow and love. I love her vibe. She's just the most calm vibe person. Like one of the
yes, it's the one. It's the one I reposted today. Me, I didn't know.
I understand. I watch a lot of YouTubers.
Okay.
Don't say I watch a lot. I watch some.
Yeah.
And she's one of the very few that I still catch up with. So
I didn't.
I think that was a high for me when.
Boy, watch I follow back then. I did.
We're getting. Oh my God, we're getting seen.
We're getting seen. Wanna. Oh wow!
You're fangirling right now.
I truly didn't knew. That's exciting.
It is exciting.
Oh wow!
It's not a little. It is validating.
Yeah.
It is very validating.
Okay, I'm glad you said something, because I was going to ask you, who is this lady who is always reposting?
Thank you so much, Ramboy. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. Gosh. Oh, another high. Sorry, I got distracted. The impact and influence. I guess when you're saying validating, you know, when was it? I had gone for a function and a Majuu Mate recognized me. And let me tell you guys the weirdest thing. When somebody walks up to you and says, Sasan Jerry, how are you? And I'm like, guy, I don't know who you are. Nikopoa, how are you? And they're like, oh, don't worry, you don't know me, but I watch you on Majuu Diaries. It's such it's a humbling, melting moment. Like, guy, yani umeniona on your TV or your phone, and you're interacting with me and just receiving encouragement from this Majuu Mate. At that time we were still in season 1, you know, and I was just like, wow. Even at your baby shower, I met some of your friends / Majuu Mates, and you know, them just encouraging me and saying, you guys are amazing, you guys keep on going on. And it hits home.
It does.
Because whenever I see people reposting like they're watching on the TV, that's the one that malizas me.
Me too. That one finishes me. That's why I keep saying, my goodness.
You put me on your TV, not your iPad, not your phone, the TV.
You seeing all our freckles.
Even me myself, when I'm watching the episode, I'm on my phone or my iPad. Rarely do I put it on the TV.
Oh,
and so it just touches me. Sometimes I fight tears. I'm like, God, yani people, wow.
I know.
They've put us on the TV.
I know.
It's a humbling and surreal moment.
It really is.
I'm fighting tears. Mashiro ziko karibu.
I'm very emotional right now.
You guys don't even understand. It's such amazing.
By the way, because it's like, wow, something we are creating, someone else thinks it's good or it's important enough to watch. Wow, yeah. I don't think you can ever get used to that feeling. Maybe people who get 1 million views, but even Mr. Beast himself says, the thing that gives him like lack of sleep, even if he gets all the millions and millions of views in a video, he is still thinking about how can I make the next best video. So there's no way you'll ever sit and be content, or that not even just content, but like complacent, or just settle in that feeling that people are just always gonna watch what I put out. That is never a feeling that I think we'll ever adopt. It's always a surprise and a joy that, even if it's just 200 people that watched it, wow, 200 of you thought that was nice.
Exactly.
We take it and we run with it. It's very humbling.
Like I said, I always view it as, if those 200 were standing in front of me right now, how would I take it? It would be like, that's a wedding,
I know.
So I'm like, okay, 200, yay, let's do this. 1,000 views. Whew, wow.
I know.
Like our first 1,000 video view, me, I was in tears. I called Wairimo. I was like, Wairimo, tumefikisha 1,000 views. And it was what video? I remember we were wearing the purple. I can't remember what the video was about.
I remember it was the episode where we say no, that's not it. It's not it. I don't remember which episode it was, but I know which one. We were wearing purple. We were wearing purple. That was the first one. I was like, who mentioned that?
And it was just YouTube doing its thing. YouTube doing its thing. Oh goodness.
So, another high for me, or a point of appreciation is, the fact that my son has grown with us, and there are moments like, I appreciate as you speak.
Hi, Baba.
Hi.
And he walks in.
Mama, come sit here. Say hi. Dada came, found you. I am very appreciative of my husband, by the way, just being able to step in and help. Like for me to be able to do this, it's not easy doing it with kids, honestly. Like I don't have that flexibility, but just him being able to step in and watch him and allowing me to be able to do this, it's such a blessing.
It is. It is. I'm trying to think of another high. Gosh, zimeisha. But hii point ya mwisho nimeona is creative expression. I think it's more of just having the platform to share our views without any judgment. I remember the episode we did about Mind Your Womb. There was a comment that said, she was a bit skeptical when she watched the episode because she thought, two Christian ladies, of course they are going to say, you should go and multiply, you should go give birth, but just me sharing my opinions and you sharing your opinions and support, because that's also another rare thing, I think has really shown our viewers, our Majuu mates that, hey, these are things that we are going through. We are not judging you. Kama imeenda hivi, imeenda hivi. If this is how you think, that's how you think. We don't judge you. Maybe we're asking you to rethink your thoughts, but we're not here to kemea you and be like, shindo katika jina. No, it's like, we're humans. These are actual issues or situations that we're dealing with, and just I'm happy that we've provided that safe space amongst our viewers and Majuu mates to express how we feel about whatever topic we're talking about.
Exactly. And I really appreciate when you say that, because honestly that was one of the things in terms of me, the brainchild of this podcast was to really create an environment where we can really discuss things in a very authentic way, a raw and authentic way, that every opinion is heard. Like when you're saying that, the conversation about feminism, we can't just have one-sided conversations. We need to be able to allow all different perspectives to come together. And then now the challenge is, can we now collectively find like a moral compass where we can move forward with, you know. Sorry. Obviously we are Christians. We're guided by the Holy Spirit, but we live in a real world where people are going through real things, and we need to have just that safe environment where we can really talk about some of these things, especially
real life conversations.
real life conversations, and just making it such a safe space to, you know, these conversations to thrive. So if you're there and you're watching and you have an opinion, we've never like told anyone don't comment, don't, you know, we've never turned off comments on a video, whatever opinion that you have. Obviously if it is super offensive or something, we're probably gonna take it down, but we welcome different opinions. If you have a different opinion than what we carry, by all means share it. Feel free to put it down there. If other people agree with you, well and good. If they don't,
they will crucify you in the comments.
They'll do the thing they do.
Oh goodness, Wairimu. Thank you
as well. It's been an amazing journey.
It has.
I know this episode is a little short, but we really wanted to just do this because someone is about to go on maternity leave over here.
I hope you're not guessing who. I know I've been eating a bit, but I hope you're not guessing who.
I hope by now you know. This is going to be our last episode of the season, but we're gonna come back. We're not gonna take a long break. We're coming back very soon. We're only taking a short break, and Jerry will
Can you give them the duration, please? I don't want them disturbing me or you in the DMs.
We're only taking the month of August off.
The August holds,
yes. We're taking the month of August to celebrate our anniversary. Away. We're gonna be gone. I'll be gone having a baby. I don't know where Jerry will go.
Relaxation. Yes, all
not
that content.
To make the drive.
Exactly. Hey.
Yes, and then September we will resume, but in a different, interesting way. I promise you guys will not skip a beat. But I think we'll just surprise them when that time comes.
Surprise.
Surprise.
No, but once again, echoing Wairimu, thank you so much for joining us in this journey. This is episode what, 40?
I think this would be like 43 or 44.
43, 40. How many episodes into our 40s?
I know.
Asanteni sana for the support, for the love, for the commitment to show up whenever you're showing up, for the comments, for the laughter, for the likes, the follow, exactly, all of that. We do not take it for granted. We know that we are one privilege to have you guys here, our fellow Majuu Mates, and for those who are Majuu Mates but have not done the thing, but go ahead and do it. And we can't wait to see you in September. I wish you guys an amazing month of August. Yes, it's a Merry Christmas, so happy August.
Yes.
Happy
and we had
August.
said by the time this baby is coming to go to Mefika, I'll go 1,000. So before, please, we still got time. So if you're still unsure, this is that time do the thing. Interact with us on our social media handles, even while we are away or whatever, we love to hear from you. Honestly, we really do. We read your comments and your DMs. We read them all. We literally, and your emails too, we read them all. So thank you so much, you guys. We will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.
Mwah.